We're journeying back to 16th century Japan, a time of civil war, lawlessness, and the brutal reality of survival. We're talking about Akira Kurosawa's 1954 magnum opus, Seven Samurai. A film that is not just a masterpiece of cinema, but the blueprint for virtually every ensemble action movie, from The Magnificent Seven to Rogue One. Our story begins with a simple, terrifying premise. A small, impoverished farming village is terrorized by a band of 40 mounted bandits who plan to return after the harvest to steal their crops and their women. The villagers, utterly defenseless, are faced with a choice: surrender everything or fight back. The village elder makes a radical decision. They must hire samurai. But samurai are noble warriors, and the farmers have nothing to offer but rice. This sets up the film's central conflict, the stark, almost impossible class divide between the warrior and the peasant. Their search leads them to the town, where they find Kanbei Shimada. We are introduced to him in a brilliant, defining scene. He shaves his head to pose as a monk to rescue a kidnapped child, demonstrating his skill, his selflessness, and his lack of attachment to the warrior's vanity. He is a ronin, a masterless samurai, and a true leader. Kanbei, weary of war but moved by the farmers' desperation, accepts their meager offer. His first act is to recruit his old friend, Gorobei Katayama, a cheerful, skilled archer who will become the group's second-in-command and morale booster. The mission is set: find 5 more honorable men willing to fight for 3 meals a day. The recruitment process is a masterclass in character introduction. We meet Shishiroji, Kanbei's loyal former lieutenant, who joins without question. Then there is Heihachi Hayashida, a good-natured but less skilled samurai, whose primary value is his ability to make others laugh. The most impressive recruit is Kyuzo, a quiet, stoic master swordsman. He is the epitome of the samurai ideal: pure skill, pure discipline. He joins not for the food, but for the challenge and the chance to hone his craft. The fifth is Katsushiro Okamoto, a young, inexperienced nobleman who idolizes Kanbei and begs to be taken on as an apprentice. He represents the idealistic, untarnished view of the samurai code. And then there is the sixth, or rather, the seventh, Kikuchiyo. He is a whirlwind of chaotic energy, a loud, drunken, self-proclaimed samurai who initially tries to trick the group with a stolen family register. He is everything the other samurai are not: crude, emotional, and utterly unpredictable. The twist of identity: Kikuchiyo is not a samurai at all. He is a farmer's son, a peasant who has run away and forged his identity. His anger, his passion, and his deep understanding of the farmer's plight make him the bridge between the two classes. The samurai initially reject him, but Kanbei, recognizing his raw courage and essential honesty, allows him to stay, completing the group of 7. The samurai arrive at the village, but the farmers, having been abused and betrayed by warriors before, hide in fear. This is a crucial, educational moment in the film. It highlights the class struggle and the deep-seated mistrust between the peasants and the warrior class, even when the warriors are there to help. Kanbei takes charge, organizing the village into defense groups, building fortifications, and teaching the farmers how to fight. He divides the village into 4 sections, each with a samurai leader. The village is transformed from a collection of fearful individuals into a disciplined, if reluctant, fighting unit. Amidst the preparation, a tender subplot unfolds between the young samurai Katsushiro and Shino, a farmer's daughter. Her father, Manzo, fearing the samurai's influence, has cut her hair to disguise her as a boy. This romance adds a layer of human drama, highlighting the brief moments of beauty and hope that exist even under the shadow of war. The tension between the samurai and the farmers boils over when Kikuchiyo discovers a cache of armor and weapons the farmers had secretly stolen from defeated samurai. Kikuchiyo, in a heartbreaking outburst, reveals his peasant origins and passionately defends the farmers, reminding the samurai that they are the ones who have preyed on the peasants, forcing them to become cunning and deceitful. This moment is the true turning point. Kanbei acknowledges the truth of Kikuchiyo's words, and the class barrier finally begins to crumble. The 7 are no longer just hired swords. They are now the village's protectors, bound by a shared, painful understanding of the world. The bandits arrive, and the battle begins. Kurosawa's genius shines here, utilizing dynamic camera work and the natural elements, especially the rain and mud, to create a visceral, terrifying sense of combat. The samurai employ Kanbei's brilliant strategy. They let the bandits enter the village 1 or 2 at a time, where they are ambushed and killed by the combined force of the samurai and the armed farmers. The battle is a series of small, brutal skirmishes. The cost is immediate and heavy. The cheerful Gorobei is killed by a gunshot while scouting. The good-natured Heihachi dies defending a watchtower. The film makes it clear that even the most honorable and skilled warriors are not immune to the randomness of war. The final confrontation is a desperate, muddy, rain-soaked charge. The remaining bandits, led by their chief, make a final, all-out assault. The samurai and the farmers fight side by side in a chaotic, beautiful ballet of violence. The stoic master swordsman, Kyuzo, is shot and killed by the bandit chief. Then, in a moment of pure, raw vengeance, Kikuchiyo, driven by his peasant rage, charges the chief's hut. He kills the chief but is mortally wounded in the process. When the dust settles, only 3 samurai remain: Kanbei, Shishiroji, and the young Katsushiro. 4 of the 7 have fallen. The farmers, however, have survived. The final, iconic scene is the most profound. The farmers are back in the fields, planting rice and singing a joyous song. The 3 surviving samurai stand on a hill, watching them. Kanbei delivers the film's immortal, heartbreaking line, "Again we have survived. The farmers have won. We are the losers." The samurai realize their true place in the world. They were merely a tool, a temporary shield. The farmers, rooted to the land, are the ones who endure. The samurai, the warrior class, are transient, their purpose fading with the end of the battle. The class divide, momentarily bridged by shared danger, is re-established in the quiet aftermath of victory. Now, for our educational nugget. The iconic, chaotic final battle scene, which takes place in a torrential downpour, was not originally planned to be shot in the rain. Kurosawa was so dissatisfied with the energy of the initial takes that he ordered the fire department to douse the set with water to simulate a storm. This spontaneous decision created the legendary, muddy, and visually stunning climax that defines the film, proving that sometimes, the best cinematic moments are born from a director's sheer, on-the-spot will. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the enduring legacy of Kanbei and his Ronin, please do us a huge favor. Like this video, share it with a friend who appreciates classic cinema, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. The samurai may have lost the battle for their own future, but they won the war for the farmers' survival, and in doing so, they secured their own immortality in the annals of film history. Thanks for watching.